Hello my little rose petals and my little rose thorns, welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing something a little different, something I haven't done yet before, which is a house makeover. Super excited for it. This is the Generations and Seasons house that we are making over today. And I know what you're thinking, JJ, why are we making over a house that they're not gonna live in forever? And the answer to that is because we have money to burn. No, well, that is part of the answer. The other reason is because of the fact that I am bored with this house. No joke, I am so bored with this house and how it looks that I could just scream. I get bored very easily with things if there isn't a lot of change. And it's funny because I'm not really a person that likes change, but as far as decorating goes and my Sims go, I just love change. I just love new things, which is kind of why Coraline got like a spur of the moment makeover like halfway through the season, not even halfway, like a couple parts into this series. So I'm just super bored with how the house looks, you guys. So I decided that since Bryce so lovingly earned us so much money while he was at university as like student, I'm just gonna call it FAFSA. If you guys don't know what that is, that's like a thing that you can basically helps you pay for school, and sometimes we'll just pay for all of your school, or just I don't know what you would call it. It's just, anyway, it's there. And so the household has like a lot of money. It had like 50,000 simoleons, and it was just like sitting there, and I kept staring at it like, oh my god, I've got all this money to burn. So I decided to decorate the house, and let me tell you that this decoration did not take that much money. We still have about 30,000 simoleons left, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this money. So it's really kind of not a lot, but it is enough that they are like not poor necessarily anymore. But this is by no means our dream house. We are still going to do the grand move, as I like to call it, to Appaloosa Plains once things settle in a bit. I mean, they just got back from university. They didn't want to make any big changes right away. There's still some things that need to be done story-wise, so I just figured to decorate this house a little bit. Plus, it increased the value of the house by quite a bit. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense from a real estate standpoint to decorate the house, make it as pretty as possible, as good as possible, and then sell it. I mean, it's like basic like real estate 101. So, yeah, so here we are in the living room, as you guys can see. I pretty much took out all of the furniture in this house, and replaced it. The living room couch stayed the same, but everything else was deleted. The windows were gone. I replaced those with something a little bit better looking. Here you can see me struggling to pick windows in the kitchen. I didn't know what would look good in a kitchen. I'm the type of person that really loves sunny, bright kitchens. I love the idea of getting up in the morning to go make a cup of coffee and like the sun is pouring into the kitchen. It's a beautiful day. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you're getting ready to make your children lunch for the day before they get on the school bus, or maybe you are you don't work at all, you just are a stay-at-home wife maybe, or maybe you're just getting up to go for a day at the office, go for a run, anything. I just love that whole vibe. So unfortunately, I don't think that the kitchen is set up in a way that any sunlight will stream in, but hey, it was just my thought process. So I didn't do much as far as a dining room. It's still kind of quaint and small. There's just a little table that connects to the wall there, and then 3 little chairs for the 3 people living here. I really kind of wanted to give the idea that they had more storage, but at the same time that the house is like, I don't know, small enough that they don't have storage, if that makes sense. Personally, my fiance and we live in a house that has absolutely no storage. Like, we have shoved most of our belongings into the second bedroom's closet, and the second bedroom's closet is labeled as a walk-in, but literally you walk in 2 feet, there's the closet. I mean, it's nothing like fancy. So our entire belongings are like strewn all about the house. Our house looks so cluttered that it really just, it gets on my nerves. So I really want to give the vibe that of that house, that this, like, they don't have really any storage. So I just put in this custom content shelf, and put it all the way down to the floor, and now I'm just kind of cluttering up the place. I am like a clutter whore. If you guys ever watch the Plum Dot, as she likes to say, she's a Pinterest whore. I'm a clutter whore, no joke, and she is as well, funnily enough. I love clutter. I absolutely think that it makes the home, it makes it look lived in, it makes it look really great. And I am by no means an expert builder or even really a decorator, but when it comes to clutter, I know my stuff. The only problem is trying to get the clutter to clip where you want it to, or snap, I should say snap where you want it to on the counters and things. I do know that there's a mod that like lets you move stuff around on counters and shelving and stuff like that better. I need to install it because it would probably make my life so much easier. So there's that. So here I am in the kitchen, just doing it up a little bit and trying to make it look kitchen-y. I really don't like the thought of a cluttered kitchen. A cluttered kitchen to me is a dirty kitchen. But any other aspect really of a kitchen, I like clutter, or not a kitchen, a house, I like clutter in. So I put the food bowls out of the way. Cleo was having some trouble getting to her food bowl where it was, so I kind of moved it out of the way here. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. This footage, actually, I should say that this decoration took me about 4 hours. No joke, because I'm so indecisive when I decorate and when I build, so putting everything together was a nightmare. And then not to mention, I had this stupid by debug glitch, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically, I don't exactly know what causes it. I think it's something about the store patch, the Sims 3 store patch that you can put into your game that actually glitches by debug. And that's how you get these lights that you see at the very top. So when you put in by debug, you can get these special lights that really add a lot of enhancement to the space. And every time I put in the by debug cheat and placed even just one light, my game wouldn't save. It would still run, but when you went to go save it and exit, it would crash. It would just do the infinite like saving screen. So at one point, I literally lost all of my progress on this decoration, and I was so pissed. So I had to research that and then start over from scratch, which was super annoying. But yeah, so this took me about 4 hours, probably a total of 6 if you include me having to like fix that. But yeah, it all worked out in the end, and I think it's really beautiful. I really tried to divide the space a lot better and make it so that way it looked cluttered, but wasn't cluttered exactly for The Sims. Like that bed I took away, and I decided to put in a little reading nook. You guys will see in a minute. I like the dining room. Oh, I love the dining room. It's small, but it's cute at the same time. So here we go. I decided to put in a little reading nook. Since Willow is our little bookworm, I decided she needed a space to herself, even though it's not really to herself, just a space where she could sit down and read a good book by the window. Again, love the idea of sitting down with a good book, maybe outside on a patio or next to a window with the sun setting. It's just, I get these creative vibes that I have to do. So I was going to put that wall in, but it didn't look great. So here I am trying to figure out my life. And then I'm about to figure out my life again, going into the laundry room. I don't know what you would call this space. It's literally just like, I couldn't block this off, and as much as I wanted to maybe extend the house out to make them a laundry room, I figured that I didn't want to go too glamorous with this home, because again, this is not their dream home, this is their first home, and I still wanted that feel of first home. I still wanted that first home vibe where, you know, you only got this place because you had the funds for it, but it wasn't a lot of funds. It's just, I want it to be a my first place vibe, basically. So I decided to do what I could with the space. I put in this large cabinet here, again, trying to make the feel of storage, but no storage. And yeah, Jasper's litter box is over here. So yeah, I think it turned out great. I decided to put some of Coraline's paintings up and all of that she has so lovingly painted. And then I got down to the nitty gritty of doing Coraline's room. Coraline's room was an absolute bore to decorate. And I don't mean bore like yawn. I mean bore like absolutely and utterly just, I wanted to punch my screen. I was so aggravated because of how this room is so tiny. It's literally a square. It is literally a 4x4 square, and you can't fit jack squat in it. And of course, I mean, I did this to myself when I made Coraline the room, because I don't think this house actually came with this room. I think I added this on when I started the series. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, you can't fit anything in here. Like if I put this big old bed in here, it's too close to the door. And then if I try to put Jasper's bed, it's too close to the other bed. And then if I put the easel in and the hamper, it just wasn't working. So I finally settled on this bed. It was small enough that it kind of fit the room a little bit better. Here's her easel. And I figured that if she could just get to one side of the bed, we would be set. So, yeah, because I was so tired of her sleeping in like that dorm bed, I figured that Coraline needed something a little bit better. I don't know. I was tired of seeing Coraline sleep in just a single person bed. I don't know. As much as I think that she only needs a single person bed, I just didn't like it. So I settled with this bed. It kind of suits the space perfectly. Pretty sure she can't get onto that one side, but that's okay. She doesn't need to. I did test this after putting it in, and she can get into the bed, thank God. But I don't think she can get on the other side. I didn't see her do that. I want to mention with the dining room, I had to change the table out because the table that I put in is obviously custom content, but it wasn't working because the table itself isn't, I guess, supposed to snap to the wall. I had move objects on for most of this build, and I guess the table is not supposed to snap to the wall. Maybe it's supposed to snap to another table. I'm not sure. But so they wouldn't sit at it. Only one of the one side was able to sit because also the other side is blocked by the flower pot. So I had to change the table out, so now it works, and it's still a cute table. You guys will probably see it in the screenshots at the end. So anyway, here we are in Willow and Bryce's room. I decided to stick with the darker wood theme here because of the bed. With the dark mahogany type of theme. But I made all the windows white and tried to make it look bright and cute in here. I kept that picture because it pretty much, it fit with the wood on the wallpaper, it fit with the wood of the floor and just the bed. So the bed basically was my focal point for this as far as coloring goes. Even the high school diplomas really matched this well, so I was doing pretty well. The only issue I had here obviously is trying to find the color for this stupid dresser, and I just couldn't find it. Like I was trying to find a good color for this and it just really wasn't working, and I think the end result I'm still honestly not really happy with as I sit here and look at it because it just doesn't fit, I don't think. Yeah, I guess that's okay. But yeah, I had a little bit of trouble, but the mirror fits with that. So everything was a grand color scheme that came together and I really liked it. So there was that. And then I put some plants by the bed. I am like horrible at plant placing. I see a lot of people put plants together in like these beautiful little like, I don't know. I don't know how you would call it. Arrangements. I see people do it like amazingly, and I cannot seem to do it. I don't understand. It's just stupid. So here we are in the bathroom, trying to figure out my life with the bathroom since the bathroom is so awkwardly shaped. And I decided to put a... Oh, why did I put the toilet there? Did I really leave the toilet there? I don't know. I decided for a double vanity with 2 sinks just because it's a master. Excuse me, that was my phone going off. My bad. I decided since it was a master that they needed, 2 sinks. Did I put 2 sinks in? Or did I only put 1? Anyway, I decided that they needed at least a double vanity because it's the master. There's 2 people in it. It needs to look a little bit better than just the one. I guess I didn't put in 2 sinks, but that's okay. So yeah, I also put in this wonderful mirror. Look at this mirror. Like this. Okay, we can't really see it, but this beautiful mirror. Perfect. All of that jazz. It fits. It makes the whole bathroom look great. And then you realize that the mirror is actually freaking-normous. Look at that. Look at the mirror that is in front of the door. Did you guys see that? So apparently this mirror is like freaking-normous. And so I got super upset because I was like, well, what the heck am I supposed to do? Like, that mirror covered the whole space beautifully. Like, what the hell am I gonna do? It was so perfect. And then I found those little slat mirrors and the day was saved. So there you go. I had a lot of frustration with this decoration, this renovation, I guess you could call it, but it was all fun in the end because I really loved the end result. So here we are in Coraline's bathroom, nothing too fancy. It's a bathroom. I really am not that interested in making the bathrooms super fancy. I mean, it's a bathroom. You go in it, you take a pee, you get out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey. So yeah, overall super happy with this decoration. I hope you guys like it. I also trying to think of what else I did with this. Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out my life in this bathroom too. Look at me go. I'm like trying to figure out where the heck I'm gonna put the counter. These bathrooms are so freaking awkward that you can only put something a certain way. Literally all I did was move the shower and the toilet and the counter to different sides of the room. Literally, that's all I did. So yeah. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I do a bit of landscaping outside, not a lot that really needs to be mentioned too much. But like I said, I tested everything for it, so there should be no pathing problems, but you know The Sims 3, there's always pathing problems. Oh, look at the fam, just all sitting outside, watching the house be renovated right before their eyes. Probably all stunned. I really am horrible at landscaping. I'm trying to still learn a lot of things as far as building and decorating goes. I'm still trying new things, really, and just figuring out what works and what doesn't work. I'm watching a lot of other people build just so I can see what it looks like, since I've never really built in The Sims or decorated or anything like that. So it's a learning process for me, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little speed renovation. I hope you guys are also enjoying the Sims 3 Generations series. I know a lot of you are, which I absolutely love. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this, go ahead and give it a like, and if you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, you guys.